stomping grounds here. Driving for dollars. I don't do it as much anymore, but still, if I'm early to an appointment, I'll still drive to the neighborhood. It drives my wife crazy. She like, let's go look at ugly homes. She's not excited about that. But look at this. Look how big those bushes are, right? I'd probably figure out if it's not kept well. Is it vacant? Looking for signs of vacancy. Here's a good one. Look at this. Boarded up. Boarded up. So I'd go to there's several tools, PropStream being one of them, Deal Machine. There's a few out there that you can use to quickly skip trace, find the phone number if it's available, of who owns that home, who do I need to talk to. And sometimes I might just call them up right there and say, I'm in front of your property at it looks like it's boarded up. You'd be surprised how many times I'm talking to somebody and they have no clue that their property is in disrepair. Maybe it was abandoned by a tenant, never gave them notice, someone just came and boarded it up. Sometimes it's, inherited property and it was forgotten, back taxes or things like that. But prime example, grass is not being cut in this area. You get fined if the grass is not being cut. So they're probably racking up some fines. And the windows are all boarded up. So definitely try to call, find who that owner is, send them some mail if I can't get a hold of them, but quick text message and or a phone number if it's available for a call is the quickest way to see if it's a potential, to see if we can help them out. And ultimately, when you have a property like this, it's a bigger task than most people want to take on, and it becomes a burden. And you'd be surprised how many people just thank us for saying, yeah, thank you. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew I needed to find someone to take this project on. I thought I needed to fix up this home, but that's not what happens, right? Here's another one. This has been tough. I think 5 years ago is the first time I tried to get a hold of this owner. So clearly I didn't get a hold of them yet. You never know. Original owner passed like 7 years ago. And then there's just back taxes and back taxes and back taxes. And this is a city where they don't foreclose on the property because of back taxes. So they'll just roll up those taxes, and you have these people who inherited the property. It's my guess they actually don't know they inherited the property. And so it's a problem. I'm going to figure out how to solve it. Got to solve it and figure out, how do I get a hold of these people? How do I let them know what they have, what it's worth, how they can make money out of it? Probably more importantly, how they can stop racking up debt on the property's name and their name as well, and provide a solution to this neighborhood, because no one's been able to live in that for at least 5 to 7 years. And we are in a housing shortage, housing crisis. That's what, real estate investors can help with that. And definitely, if you're taking uninhabitable properties like that, making them the nicest property on the block, that can go a long way in terms of helping a community to get turned around, or at least providing housing options here. So on this street, there's 2 or 3 that we've done over the years, I believe, and either rented out or sold, depending on the situation there. You can make money, and you could help out a community at the same time. A lot of these homes need to be